kind of late. You know, I had to do some family stuff. You know, son had a basketball game. You know, went out to go eat some more things, but I'm back. I'm back. Okay, you know. Oh my God, bro. The deeper I dive into this rabbit hole, I'm like, I feel like I was asleep under a rock somewhere for a long time. I don't know. Maybe I was meditating in a in the cave somewhere. You feel me? In the Grand Canyon or something. I just came out the cave and now I'm just seeing all this stuff. You know, I never heard about it. And I'm hearing about it, and I'm going, what? I'm just diving into it and I'm just paying attention. So this one right here, okay, this one is just black fatigue. Okay, when I looked it up, it says something different than what they say the YT folks call it. It says something totally different. Okay, and me myself, being who I am, I already said. I said they steal everything and they try to make it into something else. And like I'm seeing that's what they did, but I really don't understand. So as I dive into this and I see it for myself, I said I might as well do a video, and I'm gonna kind of go back and forth. I'm gonna go to the white fatigue, I'm gonna go to the black fatigue, and I kind of want to weigh in on them and get everybody's, what you think about this, like type. So we're gonna start with this one first, because this one just right here, I just kind of loved. I just kind of I kind of loved it. It was. So we're gonna start with this one.
You're a white person, and then you can pretend to be white. Why don't you American and white and human become synonyms? That why can't we just treat each other as human beings? To me, when I hear it from a white person, it means why can't we all just pretend to be white people? I'll pretend you're a white person, and then you can pretend to be white. Why don't you eat what I eat? Why don't you drink what I drink? Why don't you think like I think? Why don't you feel like I feel? God damn it, I'm so sick and goddamn tired of hearing about that. I'm sick of that. That's what it means to be human being to me. And you think that, hey, it'll all be fine when we just treat each other like human beings. And what that says to me is don't be yourself. Be like me. Exactly. Keep me comfortable. Connect where I'm ready to connect. Come out to my place. Or maybe I'll come down and get some artifacts from your place.
Wow.
That is bullshit.
Wow. Hey, ain't that a trip though? Stop being you and be who I think you should be. Like what is you saying? Like stop being me and be who. Man, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Now, oh my God, bro. I hate the I'm gonna tap in. Yeah, they be going hard. That's funny that I was sitting right. But hold on, I'm gonna jump into this next one, and we gonna keep this thing going.
Do the young white have black fatigue?
Yes, yes, very much so. Oh yeah.
Tell the people what is black fatigue.
Black people are not very well behaved in this country. They commit a lot of crime. A lot of them are not working jobs. They're on Section 8 housing. They're not even paying their own rent. And then they get on social media and they talk about white people are evil. I saw recently some black woman on Instagram was talking about they used to eat us. They used to turn us into soaps and lampshades. Black people are saying white people also did that to their slaves. They're saying stuff
that
like a black...
happen.
No, totally crazy. Now they're saying a black woman invented Wi-Fi. Have you heard of this?
No.
All over black social media, they boldly proclaim, and I think they really believe it, that a black woman invented Wi-Fi.
So maybe that's why Wi-Fi doesn't work that well anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, black fatigue is just white people no longer caring about slavery. A black person will complain about slavery, and I'll say, I don't care.
Right on. Right on. Do the young white...
Who is this black dude right here? It's like I've seen him before, but I never watched none of his stuff. Like, I don't know. Jesse Lee Peterson? Oh. Like, wait, what? Jesse Lee Peterson?
Is anybody surprised about what happened?
And you'll wonder why y'all get looked at differently in society. Y'all wonder why. See, the plan was for him to like grab the money and run. And if when the musician starts chasing them, the other guys are just gonna grab the other stuff and leave. That was what the plan is. You see, that's the thing with y'all. All y'all are good at is doing illegal shit. That planning and all that, you guys cannot put that in anything else positive. It's only to do illegal shit. Man, I can't stand it, bro. And some of y'all wonder why when you get in the elevator with a lady or somebody, they clutch you, they hold on to your purse tight. And I know some of y'all will see that and be like, oh, racist people, I got in there and they grabbed your purse tight like I was going to do something. Hey, okay, maybe the person is racist, maybe. Or maybe they've experienced being robbed by a nigga before.
Hey, that's funny though, right? Because who was that? I forgot the one black comedian said, you feel me? Like, you know, the lady clutched her purse and he was like, you know, like he felt like, wait, hold on. She must feel like she's stronger than me or something. Like clutching your purse, you know, if somebody gonna take it, you're not gonna be able to stop that. Like, come on now. But what he said about the black dudes, them was some teenagers. You feel me? Like if like I could get into some videos and show some white teenagers doing some. Did you see the white teenagers that was throwing rocks at cars? And one of them threw the big boulder, threw the giant boulder, and it went through homegirl window, who was a young, you know, girl, and it unalived her. You feel me? And they was laughing about it. They drove past the crime scene. So this stuff, like, they make it seem like I don't even get me started. I'm gonna just go through the videos. I'm not even gonna talk too much on this.
I'm a single mother.
So it'll be 209.
Why is it 209? These are 100 and these are
95.
Okay.
Plus tax.
Well, I gotta pay taxes.
Everybody gotta pay taxes.
But it's Christmas.
That don't make a difference. Don't make a difference.
I didn't plan on spending the extra $14 just the holidays. And I got my son like.
Just playing that song in the background. I can't play this one, but it's kind of weird to watch this video because, you know, as they're saying about $115, I'm telling you, bro, if you see the amount of Indians that get on the bus that don't want to pay $250 to ride the bus, you'll be like, wow, how is that a thing?
What happened to black fatigue? Like, you know, I remember all different groups of people coming together, telling how they all tired of black folks. You know what I'm saying? But now that black people ain't at these protests, y'all want us to come out and help. What happened to black fatigue? Nah, I'm petty. I'm so tired of that fake kumbaya shit, black and brown unity. Y'all folks really don't fuck with black people. Just even looking at this chart, bro, that shit be so flawed. Black folks, the only one that really tried to stand up for everybody. When it was time, bro, we always try to vote or even try to do the best thing that's going to benefit everybody. Look at the goddamn Asians. Look at Latinos, white folk, white women. You know what I'm saying? Be claiming they oppressed, but like y'all, man, hey, bro, it's really time we really got to apply that same type of energy, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? At the end of the day, man, we really all we got.
Exactly.
Black fatigue. This is where we at now. Imagine how we feel. Y'all even colonized that. Like, black fatigue is not what y'all created it to be. It was the fatigue of black people having to exist in this country, dealing with all y'all dumb shit. We were tired, not y'all. Imagine telling the internet that you're tired of all the ghetto-ness and the ratchetness.
We're going.
And all of the fights. When y'all are quite literally the godfathers of violence in this country. And then all the ghetto and ratchet speak. Your kids are emulating exactly what we say and calling it Gen Alpha and Gen Z speak when it was just AAVE repackaged to be palatable for white people. What are we talking? Like, y'all are quite literally exhausting. But like 8.5 by 11s are going to do this all the time. I'm not worried about the hueless. However, the black people getting on and co-signing the black fatigue to make white people feel better could not be me. I imagine agreeing with white people when they aren't even picking you. Super weird. But like, sure, being held accountable for your racist ideology. If I were white and I had to constantly hear that black people are right and then it proves out and you're sitting there being bad, yeah, I'd be mad too. I too would be annoyed if I were half the age of black women but looked twice as old as them. Yeah, I'd be pissed too. So like,
what's up with
hold your black fatigue and raise yourself some accountability. Because happy Monday, y'all.
Okay, yeah, we about to get into the white fatigue. I'm gonna pan them back and forth though. But you know, this was going crazy, bro.
Have y'all ever came across a news headline that was so bad, and before they show the suspect, you just think to yourself, I hope this wasn't a black person? Listen, as black people, whenever we commit a crime, y'all, it's the entire race's fault. There is no excuses made. There's no context given. All black people are bad. But when it's a white person, y'all, there is every excuse thrown at them. Oh, we need to pray for this individual. He was troubled. He was lost. Let's just take example the incident with Charlie Kirk. When Buddy got popped, there was a lot of outrage in the first couple of days. You had white men flooding the streets, protesting, screaming, fight back. His wife hopped online, basically wishing death on the shooter, and then turn around a few days later, the suspect is released. And he was a young white man from the Caucasus Mountains. There were no more protests. Everybody was talking about coming together. His wife even hopped on and said she praying for him. And it's like, bro, I could only imagine if that was a black person or an immigrant or something like that, how the reaction would have been. White fatigue, though, y'all, it is very bad.
A federal grand jury indicted 2 North Texas men accused of plotting to invade a foreign island, kill the men, and take the women as sex slaves.
Prosecutors say, yeah. Y'all see how delusional these white supremacists be? 2 men going to a whole island, and y'all, oh my! But they love to scream black people have a low IQ. What type? What
the hell?
One of the men enlisted in the Air Force to get military training he thought he needed. Fox 4's Blake Hansen in our newsroom tonight with these stunning allegations, Blake.
Bro, they should be sounding like a movie. Like, he literally went to the Air Force to get military training to do this thing. It's like a movie. It's like a movie.
Yeah, Stephen Heather, federal prosecutors say the suspects didn't plan to go it alone. In fact, the feds say they plan to recruit people who are homeless in Washington, D.C. to serve on their, quote, expeditionary force and take over a small Haitian island. The grand jury...
Oh, y'all trying to go to Haiti.
Charges 21-year-old Gavin Weisenberg from Allen and 20-year-old Tanner Thomas from Argyle with conspiracy to murder, maim, or kidnap in a foreign country, as well as a charge of production of child...
Oh my!
Goodness,
bro, y'all, I keep telling y'all this: the pipeline of racist white men to child PDF content, possessioners. I don't even think that's a word. Every time I'm talking about, there is always a correlation. What the?
Joe Weisenberg was booked into the Collin County Jail in July. We've not been able to find a mugshot for Thomas. Prosecutors say he was in the U.S. Air Force at the time.
Damn.
The place they are accused of plotting to invade is called Gonave Island. It is part of the Republic of Haiti. It's not small. In fact, that island has about 87,000 residents. Prosecutors.
So y'all thought, even if y'all had about 100 people, I mean, like...
say Weisenberg and Thomas plan to lead that expeditionary force by sailboats to the island, murder the men, take control of the island, and then turn the women into sex slaves. Of course,
white people have co-opted the word black fatigue to mask racism and say racist and prejudiced tropes about us online. I figured I'd make a video to describe my white fatigue, my white malaise, my white exhaustion. FYP shows you what you're looking for. So if you're saying you're opening TikTok and all you're seeing is brawls and fights of black people, look within. Because why are you searching for us? Why are you monitoring us? You guys have the biggest monitoring spirits of life. If you're so tired of us, just leave us alone. I'm tired of white criminals. White people commit 70% of the crimes and arrests in this country. No such thing as black on black crime. You guys created that to continue to paint us as savages. Meanwhile, you guys are the ones committing all the crime. I'm tired of kids not being safe in school because people are being shot by white boys and girls in school. I'm tired of mass shootings in public places. I'm tired of bombers blowing up races, blowing up buildings, white people killing people. I'm tired of white serial killers. I'm tired of you guys praising white serial killers and then glorifying them by making movies and TV shows. White men committing crime and not going to jail, stealing money from people's grandparents and stealing money from citizens and and then you give them more and more. I'm tired of you guys causing the conditions for people not to be developed around the world or undeveloped, and then label them as third world countries, second world countries, and then blame them for the reason that they're not developed, even though you're the reason they're not developed. I'm tired of being exposed to food that's been seasoned with air and imagination because these cows and chickens didn't have to die for no reason. I'm tired of Karens not minding their own business, and then when confronted about the business they didn't mind, then they have white tears, which then cause harm to white bodies, which then predicates police brutality, which you guys are the ones that perpetrate. I'm tired of the fact that your grandparents and your great-grandparents caused the conditions for Black people to live in ghettos, Black people not to own homes, Black people not to have access to education, access to funds and programs, and then blame us for living in the ghetto, and then blame us for the violence that we are subject to, and then blame us for the conditions that we live in. Wow. Story after story of teachers having inappropriate relationships with their teenage students. Oh, yeah. Tired of the white hoods and KKK. Wow. And the neo-Nazis, some which just got attacked in Ohio because they felt entitled to be openly racist. Really confused and tired about those rock concerts where you guys go ahead and beat each other up, but we're savages. Very savage, uncouth, ghetto behavior. Beating each other up for fun at concerts. Tired of the opioid crisis. I'm tired of white middle-class men who are criminals, who all they care about is the bottom line, and they willingly put drugs into the system which kill kids and which kill college students. Wow. I'm tired of seeing overweight people in my 600-pound life not doing anything with themselves and living off the government. I'm tired of white people being the largest recipients of welfare in this country and DEI programs. I'm tired of the history that you guys created in this country, to the point where my parents are the first people in my family that integrated schools. My parents are the first people in my family that had full rights. Not even my mother, sorry, my dad was maybe. And you guys acting like it's not real. That's what I'm tired of. Have a beautiful day, white folk.
I ain't gonna lie, we gotta start doing something about these people. Y'all heard about the white boy that took the lives of 3 Black people a couple days ago and there's no media coverage on it? Look at this, y'all. Like, man, this happened in Cincinnati, Ohio, bro. Apparently it was no motive at all. Like, just, these people are sick, man. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna make an excuse calling this a mental illness for this dude too. I can't even say it's fatigue anymore, bro. It's just like a sickness, man. I don't know.
Man.
Well, go right ahead, ma'am. Yes.
My name is Mrs. Elmer Lazar, and my husband and I are 100% for the Negro. I want to state that. In fact, when people say, would you like to have a Negro live next door to you? I said he has a perfect right to.
Do you have a Negro next door to you?
No, not yet. But I mean, I would really not mind it. However, and I am for the Negro. I want to see him get ahead. But now, in regard to what this gentleman said, where is this Negro going to purchase his needs, get his needs? All right, fine. And I want to address another remark to Mr. Meek. Many of my friends have been for the Negro, but ever since this violence started, they have turned against him. How do you go about not alienating the white man who has been for you through violence?
We don't care. For 400 years, they have murdered, burned, raped, castrated, and tortured. I give less than a hootenanny what any white person thinks about this black man is.
Well, but don't you want us to be with you?
I don't want you to do anything but leave us alone.
Oh.
We don't need you.
But I mean moral support. I don't.
Hey, look how long we've been saying this. We don't need you to do nothing but just leave us alone. That's it. 1968, bro. Wally just kind of said this, though, bro. This shit just looping itself around. And then you say the same thing, and you
do anything for you. But
work in your own neighborhood with the white people, they need the morality. We don't.
Stood up for the Negro, and now they say, well, now when they resort to violence, we are not with them.
Violence?
Well, I mean, in some of these riot areas.
Well, riot areas. You talk about we resort to violence. I talked to a reporter for Newsweek who told of National Guardsmen shooting down people in the back. Understand? As they're walking down the street minding their business, shooting caliber machine guns. Yes, wait a minute, listen. You said about violence. Yeah, I get sick in my stomach when I hear a white person talk about violence. You're the most violent people in the world. You are born on it. You live on it. You're sick with it. You're saturated with it. We have been the most peaceable, law-abiding fools the world has ever seen.
Well, perhaps our media of communication is misinterpreted then.
Of course it is. We don't want you to love us. We don't love you.
Then we are not being represented. You are not being represented properly through the press.
The heck with the press.
Right here and now, the tragedy.
Nobody loves the right press, baby. Believe it. But they won't report it truthfully.
Well, perhaps that's it.
They won't show that all the black folks shot were shot above the shoulders.
Well, Mr. Meek, here is a lady who is obviously a liberal and wants to help you.
I
And
never heard
this
of a
is-
liberal.
You call yourself a liberal?
Yes, I do. Yes.
This is a dilemma
I mean,
that a lot
I'm
of
the
people
kind
have.
feeling toward all people, the Negroes, everybody.
But the
I mean, there's nothing I can do.
She's paternalistic.
And there's no white liberals, they're only black leaders.
No, show me. Yeah, we want some white John Brown.
That's
Well,
All the white John Brown stand up in here. All the white John Brown, they're gonna die with us. All the white John Brown are not standing up. That's good.
Wow, bro.
White fatigue. I've been hearing this
That's
term a lot,
crazy.
so much so that I had to look it up, and I want to make sure I get this right. It's the weariness and disengagement that occur when white individuals are confronted with the realities of racism and their roles in perpetuating it. So basically, y'all just tired of hearing about the shit that
that's how it
happens
is.
at the hands of white folks, the things that have happened historically, and the
said
things that
1,000
continue to
years
happen
until
at the
somebody
hands of
understands it.
white people. Are tired of hearing about the shit that they continue to do to people from the people that they continue to do it to. That's what it is? Okay. And y'all wonder why a convicted felon is in charge of the country again with zero policies, and he's fucking y'all over no matter how white y'all are. So instead of trying to fix the problem, y'all just tired of hearing us complain about the problem that y'all continue to do. I'm laughing because any other reaction will get the video taken down. So instead of taking the stuff that is happening to people at the hands of some of the people that look like y'all and saying, you know what? We have historically messed these people over. Everything from slavery to subjugation, oppression, redlining, Jim Crow, all these things, systemically holding them down, banking, educationally, financially, all of the police brutality. And again, all of these things in some way, shape, or form still continue to happen. And instead of trying to fix it, because a lot of y'all tend to say, well, we're not our ancestors. So instead of trying to be better than y'all ancestors by writing the course that your ancestors started us on, y'all just tired of hearing us complaining about the course that y'all ancestors started us on. Instead of saying, let's build a better society by changing what happened in the past and building a better present and a better future. Y'all just don't want us to talk about any of the past. Don't complain about any of the shit that's happening presently, and keep our mouths closed about what may happen in the future. So if this was an abusive relationship, you wouldn't be mad at the abuser. You'd be mad at the person being abused. Okay.
That's how it works. That's black fatigue. Oh no, I don't want
Black fatigue or ghetto fatigue is a real thing, and no one's staying silent about it any longer. No nationality wants to be involved or bothered by this loud, obnoxious group of people. No one, not even hardworking Black Americans. I mean, I'm telling no lies here. Everywhere that group of people go, chaos follows. And no matter where you go, they're there.
I can't even lie. When I started getting me some money, man, and experiencing some classic things in my life, I started looking at things different. Like the ghetto mess that I used to see and I overlook and I normally tolerate when I was broke, it started to stood out to me like a goddamn pair of red shoes, some bright red shoes that just stood out in the crowd of people wearing black shoes. Because you could take a ninja out the ghetto, but you damn sure ain't taking the ghetto out the ninja. And we got to understand, this is why them other races be clutching they goddamn purse and clutching they goddamn pistol when we come around with that ghetto shit. It's because they don't know if we a hardworking Black man or a thug N-I-G-G-A. You can't be walking around with your pants hanging off your ass with a Pooh Shiesty mask on, walking in Ruth Chris around the goddamn right people. You gotta dress accordingly. You can't be loud and obnoxious. You can't.
Hey, that's what dude was saying. You know, it's crazy because you know how people say, okay, like he even said it. He said, once I got some money, I started acting like this. You didn't want to act like that. You didn't accept what that was no more because you got some money, and now you feel like you're one of them. Like, to me, that is just weird because I'm a bus driver. I see white people talking loud. I see every race talking loud on that bus. Like, and you'll just be like, you on the phone, but everybody got to hear your conversation. You feel me? But when you start to, I can't be who I am no more, I got to be who you want me to be, bro, you tripping. Like, you tripping. Like, that is weird as hell to me.
be wild around quiet places just because you can afford to be there. You got to display class and etiquette so people can respect you and your money, because some places they'll turn you around even if you got the money. Carry on.
You can't go on a cruise ship because they done ghettoed it out. Have you seen the Carnival cruise ships? It looks like a fucking barbecue. And if you haven't noticed, it's always the same group of people. You know, loud, bonnets, pajamas, big ass eyelashes that flutter. You know, the EBT crowd. I mean, it's gotten so bad that you won't catch me at a Juicy Crab or a Cheesecake Factory or even a McDonald's for that matter, because they turn those places into shooting galleries whenever someone that looks like them look at them wrong.
Stop it! Y'all done turned that damn Carnival Cruise Line and Spirit Airlines to the streets. It's a whole damn zoo in there, man. The Spirit Airline terminal is full of BBLs that smell and bonnets and them roast leg ass eyelashes that y'all be wearing. And Carnival ain't nothing but an MMA arena on the goddamn boat. Fight subject to happen at any moment. Bunch of loud talking ass creatures arguing and goddamn drunk. And y'all done gave them people bed bugs. I'm done with Spirit and Carnival for life. I'm rocking with Virgin and Royal Caribbean at this point with the laid back right people. Carry on.
They have mastered the victim card. Everyone's against them. There's oppression everywhere. And it's always the white man's fault, never their own.
Stop it. The black on black crime is way worse than the KKK. In fact, only about 7% of blacks were unalived by the Ku Klux Klan. But over 95% of blacks were unalived by somebody with their same skin complexion. Our problem ain't the other skin color. Our problem is our own shit.
Man, I don't be understanding these people. I ain't, you know. Maybe I understand them, but at the same time, I'm like going for one. Like, bro, you got on the whole Burger King outfit with the fake throne in the back. Like, do people just listen to this because the motherfucker got on a fake ass crown with a like, is it image? You feel me? Like, you rich, you feel like you rich, so you got to go get a fake crown with fake jewels in it and a big ass chair with painted gold on it, and it make it sound like you right. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I think I seen this guy on a few videos, but I don't know. A lot of these people I just never watch because they be weird to me.
Black
anyway.
fatigue is a thing. Newsflash. White people don't want to live around ratchet black people. And black people don't want to live around
we just heard
the
him.
bonnet crew walking. Loud.
So sad because I would bet money you watching this video right now, listening to me right now, know exactly the type of people that this man's talking about. Whether it be at Walmart, your local gym, the school, a university, it doesn't matter. We all know this. It sounds horrible. Like the type of black.
Nigga. For one,
that this guy's talking about, and no one wants to be around it. It's such a meme. My friend just moved into a community and he's dealing with living around black, and he's black. He's dealing with living around other black people, and there's such like a stereotype, and it's so sad because it's like, why are we fulfilling? Like, stereotypes exist for a reason, and he's having all this trouble with black people on the street, and it's like, why? Why is that such a meme?
Why is you talking like you're not black though? Like, why is he talking like? I don't even mean to be like that, but it's like, why are you talking like you're not black? Because, you know, my friend, you know, he's black. He's black. He lives on the street. There's black people over there. And why do you feel me? So I understand, because you being like the black that you are, like, you probably couldn't go to the places where I go. Like, because you can call it black fatigue. There's nowhere. I felt like it ain't nowhere I can't step my feet. I don't care. Anywhere in California, I can go. Whether it's Compton, Long Beach, you feel me? All the way to Sacramento, San Francisco. It don't matter where. I can step and I'm gonna be welcome. I think everybody just mad they can't do that. You feel me? And this is probably why, because you look at everybody, you look at the people so-called in the hood in a weird way. You feel me? And that's why, which is crazy.
What if their interactions with black people in general are quite negative? So
Same thing, give the same thing in reverse. What about black people who've had continuous, not only historical, but personal experiences where they've been at the wrong end of white
Here's the
people?
thing. I'll tell you.
And then we get told that those stories are invalid.
No, you're not.
Yes, we do.
You're not.
I've been personally told my story was invalid.
I'll give you an example. And by the way, the only thing that keeps my heart protected from racism, by the way, the only thing that protects me from not wanting to go out and kill the person who shot Charlie Kirk, because by the way, there are two people on earth who know what it's like to sit in that chair. Me and him. And I just did it at SMU and had to have entire bulletproof glass and an army to go in and have
It wasn't because of black people.
Conversations, right? So I'm a little bit pissed off about it. Also, people have tried to take my life many times. So I don't really have a whole lot of sympathy for anyone, white or black, saying, oh, must be. Yeah. You ever have someone show up at your house? You ever have someone show up at your house when your kids are sleeping with weapons being swatted? Like, we've been living through this for a long fucking time and told you don't know what it's like. I will say this. My faith is what has protected me. My faith is what has protected my heart from becoming racist, but I've had a lot of negative interactions. That's why I'm sitting here. We'll have to edit this because just the word. By the way, if you want a relaxing vacation, stay home. Don't go to I know, but my kids love it. So I go there, okay? And I'll tell you this. You have like this magic wand thing, you run around the hotel and it opens up chests. Wow. And I'm sitting there, I'm sunken eye, and there was a black guy next to me, obviously a dad with like his daughter and his son. And I just kind of looked at him, we looked at each other in the face like, yeah, we know. This is exhausting. And I know we have a lot in common because his wife or woman is probably in the room because he's there with his kids by himself. I was too. But then we were there at the water slides. My kids are 3.
Before we carry on, guys, I need to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Black Forest Supplement. Because it works too well. Joe Rogan has been ahead of the curve on this one.
We're not rocking with that. We're supposed to go over here now. Go to the white fatigue
I got white
now.
fatigue. I know everybody's talking about it right now. Dude, I worked like 18 hours a day for like 3 weeks straight. My wife had birthday on the 27th. Happy birthday, shout out to my wife, best thing in the world. And I took her to Noah's in my uniform with grease on my forehead. If you don't know what Noah's is, the bill was $200 fucking. You know what I mean? Yeah, so so it's Sunday, and I had to shut my work phone off. And like I took a nap, and I was supposed to be cut.
Okay, this message is to all the racist bigots out there who are claiming black fatigue. What's really going on is white fatigue, okay? We are sick and tired of listening to you tell stories about your Uncle Cletus McCracken. Okay, Stacy, we're sick and tired of you weaponizing your Bible, okay? Your family tree that's in the shape of a wreath, okay? Susan, we're really tired of hearing you spew gospel and Bible verses and all this other shit and turning around and delighting in the discomfort and misfortune of the people being harmed by this crime syndicate regime. Okay, we're sick and tired of you guys claiming to be patriots, but your brand of patriotism doesn't abide the Constitution. You are the antithesis of patriotic. Okay? We're sick and tired of hearing about it, John. About your black fatigue. When really what's going on is that you need to go to therapy. And you need to unpack the patriarchal, authoritarian religion that you've been indoctrinated into, and also unpack your white supremacy culture and your racism. Okay? You're a bigot and a misogynist. And we're fatigued from that. We are fatigued from hearing about the unhealed white people all over this country who aren't doing their work. And if you don't know what the work is, then you're not doing it. The work is your personal work. Your house is a fucking mess. Okay? And it needs to be exorcised like an exorcism. Because it's full of evil shit and hatred. And you're bringing down the vibe. We're fatigued from the likes of you, Stacy. That's the fatigue. Get to work. You got a lot of fucking work to do. Okay? Have a great day.
We use words, they use bullets.
This is
This is the man, John Hoffman. This is the an Obama appointed judge's son. This is the man who hired hitmen to kill Democrats. This is the man who ran over a left-wing activist and killed her. This is the man responsible for the Austin bombing. This is the man who sent pipe bombs to Obama, Biden, and Hillary Clinton. This is the man who shot Gabby Gifford. This is the man who tried to kidnap Gretchen Whitmer. Oh, and this man, and this man, and this man, this man, this man, this man, this man, this man, and this man. This is the man who set Josh Shapiro's house on fire. This is the Oklahoma bomber. This is his accomplice. These are just a few of the men who beat police officers on January 6th. I can think of a few things they have in common, and it's not the way they use their words or their left-wing politics.
We use words, they use
For years. Check this clip out.
With the plane, they became so disrespectful, so guys. My plane just experienced some of the worst black fatigue. I am utterly disgusted and disappointed, and then these young black girls right now, they have lost their whole mind. And I'm just gonna come on here and say, like, the way that you carry yourself in different countries, it's gonna reflect on everybody that looks similar to you. Does something happen with the starter? So they've been replacing the starter. I'm thinking we're in the air this whole time. It's been 3 hours we were on the plane, and these girls were being loud before the plane was getting ready to take off. But when there was an issue with the plane, they became so disrespectful, so loud, so ghetto, and put them through the medicine, the sleeping pills. I can't even freaking turn around to say anything because I can't form a thought. So, like, if I find them,
you turn around and say something, they're gonna whoop that ass.
I'll let them know this, because honestly, when they were like, "Hey guys, you guys can sit on the plane."
Don't let them know. Don't say anything to them. Leave them alone. They are not going to hear you. They just going to get mad at you and call you out of your name too.
They make an announcement. They're like, "Hey, it's going to take another 30 minutes. You guys are going to sit on the plane. We're going to get it done. Then we're going to take off." These girls start to try to open up the cabin doors. And the lady is like, "What are you doing? You're supposed to be seated." And she's like, "I'm getting my stuff. I thought we were getting off the plane." Immediately knew. I was like, either they're going to get kicked off or they're about to deplane us because they're acting belligerent.
When y'all go out, right, and obviously this is not applicable to all black people, but when you go outside, and not even just Japan or across the water or the pond or the UK or wherever it is that you go, if you go from Chicago down to Miami, wherever you go, you take you with you. And so these old sayings, they always come back to haunt us. You can take the person out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the person. Why can't we adjust, right? When in Rome, do as Romans do. Or I got a better idea. Why can't we just grow and become better people? Like, why do you have to be embarrassing? Why do you have to do something that you're not supposed to do? Because unfortunately for us, those of us that actually care about being great members of society, you are now a reflection of us, and that's why they say stereotypes are earned.
But this is okay. I gotta cut that shit off because I can right now go and show you 1,000 videos of white people, Indians, Mexicans being belligerent on planes, like a million videos. You feel me? Why is it always when we do it? If we do it, it always get pointed at us. Like that's the wild part, which I kind of I understand, but still, I'm gonna stop even saying something because we already know. Like this should be hella weird though. Y'all watch Anton Daniels?
Talking
I
about
don't.
Black fatigue. It's not black fatigue. It's nigga fatigue. Change the saying. It's not black fatigue. Nobody's tired of black people. I love black people. Niggas get on my nerves though. But I love black people, so it's not black fatigue. It's nigga fatigue. Don't nobody like no niggas. Niggas. Look, man. Black people don't even like niggas. So it's not black fatigue. I love black people. Black people love black people. But don't nobody like niggas. Black people don't like niggas. No other race likes niggas. And I'm gonna do you one better. Every race has niggas.
Exactly.
A nigga ain't black.
Say that.
A nigga is just a nigga. Like, you could be any race. White folks got niggas. Chinese people got niggas.
Well,
everybody got niggas. Mexican people got niggas. Like, so it's not black fatigue. I don't like hearing black fatigue because, like I say, I love my black people.
What it is too, UL, is because they just got different names to say or describe the same thing that's going on. They'll just put a different name on it depending on what race they're talking about.
People are tired of dealing with niggas and nigga shit. Black fatigue is a collective tiredness that everyone in the country, especially in the United States, has for black people. People are tired of the ghetto-ness, the ratchetness, the loud behavior, the fighting, the arguing. They're tired of all that shit from black people. They're tired of black people using the race card to escape any kind of criticism or any kind of trouble at all. They're tired of the excuse from black people for why they can't do something is because, well, I'm black, and because of slavery, and because of racism, and because of a bunch of bullshit that does not fucking affect them in reality. So what's the solution? Well, the solution is for black people to acknowledge that they have a problem. Our culture is a problem. The way that we handle ourselves and handle issues is a problem. Black people need to stop acting as if there is nothing wrong with us, that we are perfect and nothing can be done wrong by black people. We need to stop putting our faith and value in entertainers. They give us a poor representation, a poor image. We need to redefine the objectives and roles of both men and women within the black community. We need to put more value in education, not sports, and not rapping, not fucking dope dealing and doing bullshit. Our entire collective consciousness and our focus needs to change if we want to do better.
Yeah, he right, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he right. We got to stop acting black and we got to start acting white. You feel me? I don't know, or some other race. That's probably what it sounds like. That's what they're saying. It's like, don't be black no more. You feel me? Black is not good unless you on Bad Girls Club. But you motherfuckers watching Bad Girls Club. You watching all these crazy shows like that. But yet, you feel me? When it's making money, the shit is good though. You feel me? When Bad Girls Club was popping and all them shows like that, you feel me? Real House. Look, when they dropped Real Housewives of Atlanta. Wait, hold on. What about when they dropped Real Housewives of Orange County and all them white women? What was they doing? They was loud, arguing, bickering at clubs and everything. Don't nobody say nothing about that. You don't think that going on? And they're showing it right there. Like a lot of those shows, the Real Housewives shows, they were, the white ones. It was popping off. You feel me? Jersey Shore. This shit was popping off. You feel me? But it's like weird, bro. I don't know. I don't get people sometimes. It's like the shit goes both ways. It's really not. It's not a black. It's not a white thing. It's just some people be fucking tripping. Like, period. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, bro. Some people just be tripping.
This is the man.
Dear black people, could you stop making videos that say, dear white people, if you don't have a problem with people that look like me, would you be my friend? Racism died with Gen X. As a widespread issue, that was boomers.
Oh, wow. I'm going to check that out.
It died with Gen X. Most of us are grandparents now. And apparently you didn't even notice. Like, we put in the work. We stopped judging people by the color of their skin. And you didn't even notice. But now we feel your judgment all the time. And we're tired of walking on eggshells. Because we know there's a very good chance that you probably have a problem with our skin color. And because you assume that we're racist, while you're being racist.
And
it died down so much that now youth, a lot of youth.
Hey, I hear what you're saying. Get more respect and or receive better. Like, this is the thing, right? We make all these narratives and we know it don't be true. Cause we was always taught to give respect in order to get respect. But just because you respect somebody, that don't mean they have to respect you. That's just a thing. Like that's what we say, and it's probably the right thing for us to do, but they don't have to. See, this is the thing. We create an illusion that every time we do something, we get rewarded for it. Like, you know, if I'm being good to you, you got to be good to me. But what if my good that I think I'm doing to you is not good to you? It only seems good to me because I'm the one benefiting off of it. But you're not getting nothing out of it. You feel me? Like this shit be like kind of twisted if you really pay attention to it. Like people will be a certain way because they benefit and they like okay, let me put it in this way. Let's say you got a family member, right? This is your one of your best family, your best cousins. Y'all go to the store, y'all drive to the store. Your cousin go in and do something wrong, and then come out. You feel me? Jump in the car, how you drive off. You don't even know what happened. You feel me? But when it comes down and the police come and all this shit happen, they expect you to have their back, even though they were in the wrong. This is what's crazy because people will be in the wrong all the time, and just because we friends or we family members or we brother and sister or we, you know, it's your parent, you have to have their back in certain situations. And it's like, bro, come on now. No. Everybody look at things different. And a lot of times when people they just got shit fucked up, you know. Shit just all fucked up, bro. like they respect do not be the same as yours. And you notice this. I know a lot of y'all didn't have this, not just with friends, but with family members. It didn't matter what race you was. They respect and their understanding just wasn't the same as yours. You'll put your all into the respect and understanding, and sometimes yours was off sometimes. You feel me? It's almost like giving somebody something that you think they need because you feel like they need it because for you, it makes you feel a certain way, but they might not need that. They might not need that help. You feel me? At the time, you feel me? A motherfucker might want Kool-Aid and you offer them some water. You feel me? I'm just saying, like that's the crazy thing. And yeah, it's we got a lot of understanding to do, bro. Period.
A lot of white youth uses the N-bomb. I can't imagine doing that. I can't.
Yeah, that's what they do.
It hurts me, but they use it casually. It's not because they're racist. Nope. It's because it's a huge part of pop culture, and it has been for 30 years, over 30 years. Since hip-hop went mainstream, since gangster rap went mainstream, and the word was everywhere, and kids today are baffled by racism. They think it's so stupid that it's laughable. Yet there's a word that is ubiquitous in pop culture that a large percentage of the population just isn't permitted to use. They don't understand that. They think it's ridiculous, so they rebel against it. As kids do when they don't understand something and they see it as ridiculous and dumb. You can feel how you feel about that. I feel how I feel about it. I don't like it at all. I taught my kids to never say that word because it was a word that was created for hate. But the word has changed, I guess. I can't change the way I view it, but for them it's changed. Dear Black people, oh, I love you. I love your culture. I love your swagger. I love your hair. I love how you can speak with roundness while I speak in squares and triangles. But I also love my culture. And I love my hair. And I love my skin. And I love your skin. And I love our differences and our commonalities. And it's time to heal. If you don't focus on healing how you view white people, and then how you view yourselves in relation to white people, because the superiority complex only ever masks an inferiority complex, then we're going to be doing a civil rights movement for white people in like 20, 30 years. And I know some of you would like that. But that just says that you're the racist now because white people aren't the racists anymore. And I'm not saying there isn't a single white person who's racist. There's assholes in every group and every color. But the majority of us left that with our parents or grandparents. It doesn't even make sense to us. And we don't need to feel guilty about what our ancestors...
Hey, wait, what did they say about this video, Duet? It's not... in the past if it's still being dealt with. I was just tripping off her eating the avocado. You feel me? I think she should have been eating something more, you know. The avocado trying to make it look like she eat healthy and shit. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. That's what you say. I've noticed our young people are not playing. They are worried. Our children will do to their children what they did to us. Oh yeah, that's what I feel like too. That's what I feel like. Our children ain't the same. You feel me? And these white kids though, it's wild because these white kids will to be part of the community of like our kids, bro. They will jump off a limb. They will go out there and gun down everything just to be part of that friend group right there, which is crazy to be said. But I always looked at it like now when I go out, I always see like a group of kids and they be of all different races. You feel me? Like this is what's crazy. And I hate to say this, it'd be a group of kids. I'm talking about Indian, black, Mexican, white, all together doing their thing, and they don't do like what we're doing as grown-ups. Like I don't know, they got a whole demographic, and then they got to go home and they got to deal with, you know, their parents being racist, or you feel me, or somebody in their family being racist towards that other race. But then once they start hanging around each other, they start seeing, man, everything y'all told us was some bullshit. Cause my black friend over here, my white friend over here, and whoop whoop, you feel me? And like they creating a whole different space that's outside of our space. Cause we the ones keep on running around this space right here. We keep our heads around this space. But I don't like, I let my kids know, you know, it be racist stuff going on, but you gotta treat people the way they treat you. I don't want you to be out there and just being racist towards people. Like that's not cool. I just, you know, no matter what, you feel me? But even when they first had to go through it themselves, they couldn't understand it. And it's like, dang, but that's what the world is like. You feel me? But still though, when these next ones come up, that's why I used to always say this back in the day. I said, man, I really can't wait till all the older people get out the way. That's making it this big old color design thing. When they get out the way, these other kids that's coming up, they don't look at it like that. And we gon' fuck it up for what they're creating. Cause our generation is gonna give them this bullshit we got. And we don't want them to have that. That's the crazy thing, because we want the world. We want our space to be built on love. Everybody love each other. Everybody work with each other. Everybody help each other. And I'm not gonna lie, I see a lot of them youngsters, them teenagers, that's what they're doing. This is what they're doing. They don't look at things the way we look at it. They don't like, it's weird. Some of them, you have some of the kids that's been trained by their parents and you know, their parents then gave them that racist shit. You feel me? You got some. I ain't saying that it don't happen, but I'm telling you, go out, watch. Go out. Go to the mall on a Saturday and watch a group of teenagers. I don't know where you from. I'm from California. You feel me? I'm in San Diego. Go to the mall on a weekend, on a Saturday, and don't even just walk through the mall and look at the teenagers walking around and see what groups with each other. You're going to see them most of the time. They're going to be all different shades, all together, walking, laughing, joking, chilling. You feel me? Not even worried about what we worried about. I don't know, probably because they ain't got to pay no bills and shit. That's probably it. Because we paying for everything. I don't know. Maybe that's the thing. Huh? That's why they happy. Huh? We ain't got to pay for shit. You feel me? Our parents, look, my parents don't like his parents, but shit, they buying everything. So shit, fuck them. You feel me? They gave us money. Y'all, let's go kick it. I don't know what it is, but just go pay attention to that shit. That shit is trippy, bro. And then I see us and I go, dang, maybe we can learn something from them. Really, to tell the truth, maybe we can. Let's see. Come on, man. When we was kids, we was on the same ish. But as we got older, Los Angeles here. Oh, okay. No, see, look, that's real. That's real, bro. Because, like I always said, bro, I always felt like, oh, the Bay. I know the Bay is like that. Come on now. Like, I always thought it was a Cali thing. I'm from Fresno. I'm born and raised from Fresno. There go my boy, Master Creator. He from the Bay. You feel me? Good looking out, Master Creator. But all in all, when we was young, that's how we was raised here in Cali, bro. I don't know. Like, even when I lived in Compton, it didn't matter where I lived, but I'm from Fresno. We was raised around every race. That's how we were as kids. Like I didn't really get racism until I went to prison. That's when I seen it. And I said, "Damn, you feel me? You got the Woods, you got the Mexicans, you got the Border Brothers, you got the Southern Mexicans, you got the Northern Mexicans, you got the F-14s, you got the F-13s, you got it was a whole different structure. It wasn't the same. But when I was young, like man, my neighbors was Mexican, the people downstairs, they was white and shit, they was poorer than us. The downstairs, the white people, they was poorer than us. We used to feed their kids and my mama used to take care of their kids and shit because they mom was on drugs and shit. So it was like, that's how it was. And like, that's why I don't know, bro. I don't know. When you go outside of California, that shit is different. That shit is totally different. Like even when we grew up, like, I hate to say it, but all of us used to say nigga. Like it wasn't, we didn't look at we was in a group. It was a group of us. Like, you feel me? If somebody stole on me, shoot, white friends, Mexican friends, Asian friends, everybody gonna jump in. It wasn't gonna be, just, you feel me? Like we was just close like that. We grew up together. So I don't know what changed. I don't know what changed, what happened, and it created this divide that, well, it didn't, because it really ain't no divide. I think the divide is like more of the illusion that's trying to be put out there. You feel me? And it's probably happening in other states and other places, but I live in California. So, like, I can't say what's happening in Texas or what's happening in New York. That's why when I even made the video on the Haitians, you didn't see me speak bad on Haitians. I can't, because I never met one. I only know Kodak Black, and he's a pretty good rapper. Okay, I'm just saying. I never met one. You feel me? I never kicked it. I never kicked it with a lot of these different races. I grew up with Mexicans, Asians, blacks, Mexicans, Asians, Hispanics. Dang, wow, I'm talking about, Hispanics, Asians, whites, and Cambodians. You feel me? Like, that was it. Like, we didn't even have too many African people around us. We didn't have no Jamaicans. I never seen a real Jamaican in my city. Like, and if I did, I didn't know he was Jamaican because he talked like us. You feel me? Even if it was a Haitian, I didn't know he was Haitian because he talked like us. But in my city where I'm from, because Fresno is Central California. You feel me? It was none of them out there. It wasn't none of them. Like, what's the other people? The ones with the big forehead. I don't know. I'll be forgetting their names. I don't even want to disrespect like that. My bad. I'm just saying, but they do got some huge foreheads. They really do. You feel? I got talked about my forehead when I was little, so I understand. But them people, I never seen none of them in my city. Like never. Not when I was growing up. Not even when I left, bro. I don't know. That shit is weird. It's like, so even like getting into a lot of this, it just, like the only thing I experienced it like in prison, and then when I moved here down south, when I moved to San Diego, I said, damn, said the Indians be racist. You feel me? Some of the Mexicans, not all of them, but some of them, they be racist in the motherfucker, and you just be like, dang, but you can't be mad because you going, the American, like, because San Diego was right here on the border. Mexico is right there. Right now, Mexico is only 30 minutes from me. I can drive. I just went and took the kids over there earlier, you feel me, and took them shopping and stuff, and Mexico is right there. So I'm like going, you look across the border, you see Mexico. And the Mexicans over here always say, well, the Mexicans over there, they make fun of us. And I'm like going, what the fuck? Like, ain't those your people? It's like, yeah, they is. But then they kind of sort of ain't, because we American. It's almost like the Africans and the FBAs. Put it like that. The Mexicans in Mexico and the Mexicans in California is like the Africans and the FBAs. It's the same. That's the weird part. They make fun of them. They kind of don't like each other because they're Americanized and all that type of bullshit. This shit, it almost like it's a reoccurring movie. It's like a reoccurring theme that's just going on. And it's playing out through every race, and, we just don't pay attention to it. Let's see, I learned that there's more evil people in different races than there are good people. Know what I mean? Nah. I don't know. I wouldn't say, because like some of my friends that are Mexican, like I was saying, that go over there to TJ, and sometimes, and you know, come back, they go a little further in. When they come back, they be saying, they see a motherfucker hanging up on the noose. A motherfucker got hung, and the body just still there, just hanging up as they leave it. You feel me? Hella shootouts, hella shit. Worse than this. It's crazy because they pitch us to be this hella bad thing when they know in other places it's a lot worse, bro. Like over there, it's hella worse. You feel hella bad. We know that. We know the shit going on with the cartel right now. You feel me? Like that shit hella worse. But I don't know. It's just something about black people though. I don't know. We just raw as fuck. You feel me? Like I ain't gonna lie. If I was white, I would hate on me too. You feel me? Because my swag, my talkativeness, my slang, you know, just everything that I do, I would just not like that shit. Like, nigga, I hate the way that you walk. Hate the way that you talk. I hate the way you dress, the way you look. Everything you do just annoys me. You know why? Because everybody else like it, and I can't stand it. You feel me? I can't stand people to like you. You feel me? I probably hate on myself too. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, just as simple as that. He said, but they're closer to whites. Man, ain't nobody close to whites. Boy, we need to stop. People need to stop believing that. Nobody's close to whites. Nobody. Not anybody. Nobody. White people is their own people. Like, even Mexicans. You know, everybody is their own people. And I just can't see it. You know, like, we want them to be like this. They want us to be like that. It's like, fuck, bro. Like, I don't want to be white. I don't want to act white. You feel me? I don't like me. This the way I fucking talk. You don't like it? Fuck you. Like, you feel me? This how my parents was. This how my parents was. You feel me? They was shit talkers, you know, talking shit. Just what they did. You feel me? Like, like Bernie Mac said, motherfucker this, motherfucker that. It don't mean I'm going to do something. This is just how I talk. Basically, what you saying is, you just don't like me. I get it. I understand. You just saying you don't like me. So anything that I do, you're going to make a problem. You're going to make it a problem. Oh, you always cursing. You always doing this. You be talking loud. Well, this the way I talk. This is me. Like, just say it. That's all people got to say. Like, what's the name said, man, just say what you going to say. Say it right, nigga. I just don't like your ass. I don't like black people. That's all they got to say. They don't got all that other shit. You feel me? Oh, well, I love my black people, but I don't like niggas. What the fuck is the difference? It's not no difference. We always was niggas. It's how we always talk. This is how we always did it. This is just us. That's the crazy thing. I'm being real. Hey, they call it the perfect way. They call it what you say? They call it perfecting the race. Oh shit. Is that what the fuck they call that shit? I can call my mama right now. And I guarantee you my mama I straightened up a little bit. Like, my mama is hella belligerent. You feel me? And she's 70. I'll be damned if anybody gonna tell her to stop being her and what she thinks she is, bro. I'll be damned. You feel me? Like, I can call my elders. You feel me? And they talk loud. They just loud. They just how they talk. It's like, you can't. That's something. That's a part of us. That's our culture. That's us. It's like, this is just how we talk. This is how we move. It ain't we trying to be something or trying to act hard, or you feel me, or doing all this shit. We not even acting. It's just us. You feel me? Let's see what you say. There's people like Karens have learned to use the system to their advantage anytime they want to protect their desire or fear. Yeah, and that's all it is, bro. That's all it is. But I hate when people be talking that bullshit, bro. Like, miss me with all that shit. Like, it wasn't my fault you was getting bullied on by niggas when you was little. You feel me? Getting chased home. Shit, I get chased home. You know what my mama did? When I got man, I remember I read the trial. I thought I was going to run through that door. But when I got to the door, my mama was right there smoking a cigarette. And she was like, She said, what you running for? And them two boys hit that corner. She said, oh, I know you ain't running from them. I'm like, I'm trying to get in the house. She said, shit, you ain't coming up in here. She grabbed that belt and said, well, you're going to have to fight them. You feel me? You either going to fight them or you going to fight me. I whoop their ass. You feel me? That's the way we was done. Like, you feel me? Like, so a lot of people just couldn't, coming up, handle the bullies. Like, when we had bullies, bro, we used to fight. Like, we used to fight. We fought our whole life, bro. Fought all the way from since I was, like, first started school. From fucking kindergarten all the way up, bro, we was fighting. You feel me? And which is crazy because, a lot of people wasn't raised like that and not understand. Like, times then got soft. You can't even say shit to people. You can't say nothing, you feel me? Like, you gotta be all nice and shit. The fuck? We warriors, bitch. What the fuck? Bitch, we grew up as warriors, okay? I keep saying this. We was kings and we was warriors and shit like that. You feel me? It's still in us. So this is how we live. Every time we live life and we come back, we still just got the same warrior spirit. You feel me? Said that must be a California thing. Like, dang, your mama didn't do that. Like, look, check this out, right? I grabbed the knife, right? One of the long knives, the thick ones. And I told my girl, I said, baby, you ever been popped with one of these? She said, why would somebody do that? I'm like, my mama used to pop us with the knife. My mama be cutting vegetables, you feel me? And you'll do something, man, she'd be like, come here. And I don't know how she used to do it. She'd pop you with that knife so hard, bro, that shit wouldn't leave a cut, a scratch, or nothing. Like, this was just part of life. Like, you getting popped with the flat part of the knife. And I told her about it. I'm like, mama, remember, because I thought I was tripping. Maybe it was a dream or something. I'm like, no, but hell no. I remember all this shit. I remember everything. Doors getting kicked in, dope raids, all the shit. But, man, pop us with that knife, bro. I'm telling you. I'm like, mama, you remember you used to pop us with that knife? You turned it sideways, shit, pop you? She said, hell yeah. She said, remember I used to make my shoes curve, too, to hit your ass, too. You feel me? I'm like, yeah, I remember all that shit. You said my mama did too. Like, my girl looked at me like I was crazy. Like, what the fuck? Like, why would I would never hit my kids with a knife. I'm like, shit, tell my mama. I'm like, shit, hell yeah. Pop the shit out your ass. You feel me? Like, especially, you remember, like, I'm telling you, we getting soft. We soft as shit now. You can't do shit. You can't do, like, back then, like, even talking on the phone. Remember when you used to walk in there and your mama was talking on the phone and you try to talk to her? She'd be like, hold your lips out. Pop you in your mouth. Lips be stinging like a motherfucker. You ain't gonna do that shit no more. But next time you see her on the phone, you gonna shut your ass up and wait till she get done. Go do something till she finish. You feel me? I don't know. Shit. A lot of us was just raised different. We was just raised different. My mom pulled out a wooden spoon. Oh yeah, that was my aunt. My aunt had the wooden spoon, bro. My aunt had the wooden spoon. Hey, for those that's new to the channel, this how our lives usually be. I usually don't even be watching videos. We usually just be chopping it up. Because it'd be good like when we just having conversations, because it's a lot of bullshit out there to keep us not focused on ourselves and not focused on each other, to where we start diving into it. And I think a lot of people don't understand, like, what these things are doing are creating different feelings within us. And those feelings that they're creating make us look at other people in a certain way, because this is how they always did. This is how they did themselves and programmed themselves to look at us. So now they switched up the programming to program us to look at each other like that. You feel me? Because I'm gonna tell you, they seen us coming together. They see us coming together. All people coming together. You feel me? And they say, oh no, we can't have that shit. The fuck? We can't have niggas and Africans and niggas and Mexicans and Asians and white people. Like, we can't have that shit. You feel me? Like, we cannot have that shit. We got to do something to spark some type of shit. You feel me? We got to keep these motherfuckers bumping heads. We got, matter of fact, look, it's almost like being in the workplace and you be in the workplace and then they assign everybody a different position, right? And you see the positions, they stand up straight like a totem pole. You got the one head at the top and then everything flows downhill. You feel me? So the one head, he do this, that one do that one, and they, and each one, it make them like kind of bump heads against each other. You feel me? And it's like crazy because it's like they've been playing the same game on us for so long, bro. You feel me? It's been the same game. Let's see, my grandma hit me in the head with the whole loaf of bread when I was younger. hey, thanks for being a new subscriber. Hey, thanks for being a new subscriber. My Guatemalan buddy used to get the wooden spoon. We get caught smoking weed. Hey, you know what's crazy though? Hey, remember when mom used to be like, okay, go get me a switch for your brother. And you go and you break the whole big branch off the tree. I go get the biggest branch I can find. You feel me? And drag that motherfucker back. You feel me? Like, mama, you need to whoop him with this. I did that shit one time. She told my ass up, nah, since you want to be playing, nah, I'm about to whoop your ass with this motherfucker. Oh, shit, bro. Hey, you know what's crazy, right? Think about this, right? And I know a lot of y'all grew up poor, because I did. I grew up poor. Like, we didn't have nothing. Like, my mom's was, like, she always tell me, like, I don't care. Tell my story. Yeah, I was on drugs. This is what I did. She smoked crack the whole time. You feel me? Why didn't it seem like life was hard? Like think about that, right? Like when we was kids, a lot of us that, had to eat noodles. And remember we used to eat the bologna and you throw the bologna in the pan and when it start cooking, it start making that bubble in the middle and then you got to slice it. So you feel me? It don't create that bubble because the bubble, I don't know why, whenever it make that bubble on the bologna and you put it on the bread, it seems like it's just sitting in the middle of the bread. It didn't cover the whole bread. So you used to have to make like 2-3 pieces in order to cover the whole bread. Why didn't it seem like life was hella hard though? Was it because we didn't have no rules? We wasn't even indoctrinated with all this bullshit, bro. We didn't even have all this. It was just fun. We used to just want to go out, play with our friends, do our little thing, you feel me? We didn't even have all this bullshit, all these different things that they telling us, and we got to believe, and we got to accept, and we got to look at these people like that. It was just like, nigga, when we seen you, oh shit, we got to, hey, it's a new dude in the neighborhood. I think his name is Alex. And we'll just go to Alex's house, get Alex. Alex don't even know us. His parents wasn't even tripping. His parents just let him go outside. Go on, Alex. Look, you got some new friends. Happy to be in the neighborhood. We just take Alex on the roller coaster ride. We ride bikes all through the city. Like I remember in Fresno, bro, we used to ride our bikes from east side to west side. I'm talking about miles. It was like, it didn't matter. We was eating noodles and bologna sandwiches every day. Hey, who the fuck? Bro, which one of you motherfuckers came up with the sugar sandwich? Whoever came up with the sugar sandwich was a motherfucking genius. I don't know. Whoever did that, yeah, especially when you put that shit in the oven and you bake it and you spread the butter on it and then you sprinkle the sugar on it. Whoever came up with that was a genius. Hey, the sugar sandwich got us through a lot of like hungry times. I'm not gonna hold you. It was either a sugar sandwich, a Miracle Whip sandwich, a mustard sandwich. You feel me? You didn't have no meat, but you always had sugar sometimes. You feel me? Even sugar water, bro. I don't know. We came up with some master fucking shit, bro. We was dope as shit. We was dope as shit when we was little, I'm telling you. Butter or sugar, I'm telling you. Hey, you feel me? Look, I'm going to break it all the way down for those that don't know. You don't put the shit in the oven. You got to put it in the broiler pot on the bottom. That's what you had to do. Remember, you had to put it all the way in the broiler pot on the bottom because the bottom, it heat up above it. So it melt the sugar and the butter together while it browned the toast. Ooh, that shit was fire. I don't know who came up with it, but I'm just saying they was a genius. They was a fucking genius. You remember Oh, the Jif sandwich. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Come on now. Come on now. You can't, like, bro, this is what's crazy, right? Remember when you ran out of jelly and you'd had jelly? I'm going to see if somebody remember this. And you made the peanut butter sandwich and there wasn't no jelly. What did you use? What did you use when you made the peanut butter sandwich and there wasn't no jelly? I know y'all got this one. Come on now. Come on now. I know we got this. So somebody get, come on. Somebody can, yeah, syrup. Syrup. Come on now, syrup. If it wasn't no jelly, boy, you put syrup on that peanut butter sandwich, bro, that shit was hitting. That shit was hitting. Hey, Dr. Son, straight syrup. Straight syrup, bro. Had that motherfucker hitting like a motherfucker. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, spam sandwiches. Spam sandwiches. Bro, hey, no. Hey, you know what I couldn't stand though? Like I can't stand now, but I used to love when I was little, nigga, manwich. I used to love manwich when I was little. I cannot eat that shit now. That shit is horrible. You feel me? I'm like, the manwich, like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, French toast. No, oh my God. Yeah, if we had some eggs, we was throwing down some French toast like every day. French toast and pancakes. You feel me? If you had an egg, oh yeah, you was dipping that shit. You was frying the shit out, making some French toast. Putting a little cinnamon on there, because I don't know why. Why did we even always have cinnamon in our cabinet? Because if you was normal, I'm going to tell you. Okay, remember this. Riddle me this. This is another good one for y'all. Remember when you used to fill up the water jug before you put it in the freezer? What type of water did you fill the water jug up with before you put it in the freezer? Because this is what we used to do too. You feel me? We always filled up the water jug in order. I don't know, because and it was always like, it could be no food in the house. You open the refrigerator, it was always a box of baking soda, Arm & Hammer baking soda. It was, I didn't know they was cooking dope with it. I didn't know that's it. So it had to stay up in there. You feel me? It was always some baking soda in that motherfucker though. But it was, with water, you always filled it up with hot water. You let the water run until it get real hot. This how my auntie taught me. Put the water in there. Throw that shit in the refrigerator. You feel me? That's how we used to, I think that was, that's how we used to clean the water or something. I don't know what the fuck. That shit was weird as fuck. Cinnamon French toast is fire. Cinnamon and cinnamon and nutmeg. Like we always had cinnamon and nutmeg for some reason. I don't even know why. But yeah, you had to fill it up with hot water. Fill the jug up with hot water. Put it in the freezer. By nighttime come, that shit be ice cold and it be so good. It be like some goddamn water. It don't even taste like fountain water. You feel me? It's like you boiled it or something. I don't know. I don't even know why we used to do that. That's probably why. You feel me? Like, I don't know. We had it good when we was little, bro. I hate to say it. Even though we didn't have shit, we didn't need shit. That's the cold thing about it. We didn't get old. It's once we got older, we started wanting shit. It's like we started seeing this person with this, and then we wanted, defrosting the, oh my God. Defrosting the freezer? Defrosting the freezer? Man, we didn't have, why would we defrost the freezer when we had spoons and we was eating spoons of ice out the freezer like, man, we see all that frost on the side of the freezer. First thing we do is get a spoon and be rubbing that shit up against there, trying to make a whole cup of fucking ice that we can eat and shit. I said Kool-Aid. What Kool-Aid? I still love Kool-Aid. I don't drink Kool-Aid no more though. I don't how water's supposed to freeze faster, I think was the reason behind it. I don't know, but my auntie taught me that. She like, don't, like I put that shit in there cold. She was like, what the fuck is you doing? You feel me? Like you gotta use hot water. Let's see, he had to get out the chlorine, the fluoride, and all those other chemicals to make the water taste good. Yeah, because after that, it tastes good. You come in on a hot day. And that was another thing, bro. Like, they used to put us outside, bro. We used to have to stay outside all day. Like, if you remember that shit, bro, all day, you would be outside all fucking day. but you had shit to do. Like when we was little, like we used to fucking have relays, bro. We used to have relays, literal relays. We'll make batons and everything. Get crews, pick teams, you feel me? Line up down the street and have a straight relay. You feel me? Like we used to play football, basketball. We did all the sports, but we was always outside. We never was in the house. You feel me? Probably because we didn't have TV. Not like that. We had TV, but we didn't watch the shit. You feel me? We have a mattress. Oh my God. Remember this. Look, this got to be a worldwide thing. Remember the diesel inner tubes. Remember we used to get the diesel inner tubes and we used to inflate them with air till they was hella big and we'd roll them on the glass and we used to hit flips off of them. I know y'all used to do that. I know y'all. Hey, I thought that was a universal thing. We even take that motherfucker to the swimming pool. You feel me? But it'd be hella huge, and we'd put it next to the swimming pool and be running. Like sometimes we slipped and fell a couple times. James trying to run on that ground. That's why we used to just keep it at the fucking like on the grass or something, and we'd just hit flips off the inner tube. Like I'm talking about. I'm surprised a lot of us wasn't like in sports and shit like that as deep as we was, because we was when we hit the swimming pool, bro. We like here in Cali, bro. We doing 3.5s. We do look. My homie used to could do a full 4 flips, but he'll do a like to where he grab his knees, he'll tuck and then do a pipe and do 2 pipes, 2 tucks and 2 pipes. Like, bro, we was fucking crazy. We was raw as hell. Then we used to stand on each other's hands, like you get over there, and he stand on our hands, and we just throw each other up and flip us. I remember I landed on my face so many times, bro. Some of the shit we used to do, bro, that we invented just as kids, bro, was some of the wildest shit, bro. I remember the girls too. Like the girls, remember they used to do this thing on the bar, on the fucking the bar at school. They'll sit on the bar and they'll have their coat wrapped around the bar, and then they'll be like going back, just going around the bar, like sitting on it. You feel me? Then we took that over and we learned it, and we didn't need the coat, and we'd just do it with our hands, and then we'd be switching that shit up like left, right. You feel me? On the inside, switching all the hands, and then we start doing it with no hands, going all the way around, sitting on the bar like, bro, as kids, we was raw as fuck. I said, man, my kids are soft. I don't want them to hear me. They soft as hell. I don't know what the hell happened. Shit didn't change. Sometimes I would be hot as fuck outside. We couldn't get inside the house. It was close to the house. Yeah, you could. Yeah. That's what we also did. We always drunk off the water hose. Like right today, I still drink out the water hose. The kids be looking at me like, that's nasty. I'm like, we been doing this. I've been doing this my whole life. Come on now. Had a friend that broke his leg trying to impress a girl doing a flip off the park. Yeah, hey, I was telling my son that. I was like, man, because I was like, dang, we used to have flip contests. Like, you see who can flip all the way around the park, bro. You did 100 backflips and cartwheels and shit all the way around the park. We used to do that shit all the time. You feel me? I'm older now. I can't do that shit. I wish I could, but I'm just saying. I'm older now. I can't do it no more. But you feel me? Like my it's cool because my oldest son, being that he's 34, he remember, and he always be like, Dad, remember you used to walk around on your hands all the time? Remember you used to do this? Remember y'all used to race over 2-story houses? Remember you used to? I'm like going, damn, them was the days. You feel me? The younger ones, they ain't get it. They just look at me like Daddy can't do none of that stuff. It's like, yeah, only if y'all knew. We even had cameras back then. Y'all lucky we'd have had cameras. If we'd have had cameras, a lot of the shit we was doing, bro, that shit would have been it. They would have turned it into some type of Olympic games and shit on everything. Hey, remember did y'all have them dudes that used to ride their bikes around the neighborhood, and they'll take the front rim off and be holding the front rim doing the wheelie the whole time? You feel me? It was just a whole group of dudes that used to ride around our city. They never had their front rim on their bike. They'll just wheelie around everywhere they went, and they'll be holding the rim in their right hand while they doing the wheelie, or their left hand, and just riding wheelies on their bikes. But they wouldn't never put that front tire on. I think it was like thought it was cool and shit. I did think that shit was dope though. I did think that shit was dope. That shit was cool as fuck. But let's see, just make sure the hose, because it's fairly new, because it can start to mold inside. Man, I didn't get sick last year. I keep telling everybody. They're like, you gonna get sick this year? No, I ain't. Bitch, I didn't get sick. I didn't get sick last year. I don't know about y'all. I'm glad I didn't. I know that's what I'll be thinking. I said it might, a lot of the shit be good for the immune system. Build your shit up. Kills now think that they too grown, so they're losing a lot of their power of imagination. Yeah. And then things change, bro. Things change. But just talking about that, bro, that shit bring back memories. It just kind of make you feel good about your childhood. Even if because it took for you to grow up for people to tell. See, that's what made me mad. Because, my mom's was on dope. So we had a crazy childhood. You feel me? But she always told us the right thing to do. So despite what our childhood was, when I say certain things that happened when I was young, people be like, that's not right. That's not right. Well, bitch, I didn't look at it like that then. Like, why you had to steal my happiness? Like, I felt like you just steal my happiness. That wasn't right. They ain't supposed to happen. Parents ain't supposed to do that to their kids. You know that, right? And it's like, man, I feel like my childhood was the way it is it helped me be who I am today. You feel me? Which is a beautiful thing. And I didn't have no worries back then. And if something was going wrong, I just thought it was life. I didn't look at it was like it was the last thing on earth. You feel me? I looked at it like it was life. And I rolled over the shit like it was nothing. You feel me? And got to the next chapter. You feel me? I always got to the next chapter like it was nothing. Just keep this shit rolling. But damn, what time is it? 11? Yeah, I know. My neighbor was just like, boy, he in there talking loud again. This guy. But I'm about to head out, y'all. I'm about to head out. Thanks for tapping in. Next time, man, somebody like, hey, send the what's name so you can tap in, come in, so we can talk. Cause this shit, when we talk about shit like this, you see, look how, like, think about your mood right now. Think about how your mood changed from being corrupt to just being beautiful. Think about the laughter, the feeling that you had when we just was having that conversation right there. That's how shit's supposed to be. Right there. That right there, what we created, right there, that's what we do on this channel all the time. We don't be with all that. We don't really be with all this, but I'm just doing it so I can get people in here, so I can start showing them, look, this is how it's supposed to be. You feel me? That's how it's supposed to be right there. That feeling you just got right there in them last 30 minutes, as we was talking about and laughing and joking about all this shit that we did when we was little and all that, that's what it's supposed to be, bro. It's supposed to be beautiful like that all the time. That little feeling is supposed to be there every day. Every day. And I have that. That's the feeling I have every day. Every day. You feel me? It doesn't go away. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because we was laughing like a motherfucker. That was a good time. But on that note, thank y'all. Thank everybody for joining. And peace out. I'm going to hit I'm going to tap back in the morning. I don't know what I'm going to do in the morning or how we going to come. But at the end, like when we have these conversations in the end, I think that'd be the best part. Because it's like you got to start with all the negative shit that's going on, and then you get everybody comfortable, and then you just turn it into this beautiful session at the end that just like kind of finishes it off in like a way that like, whoo, I'm going to sleep good tonight. You feel me? Because I'm going to sleep good tonight without the people fatigue, okay? Because I think I just got people fatigue. I hate to say it. Getting tired of all people, right? But everybody, yeah, like you all say, everybody enjoy, man. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We're going to keep it going. You know how